In this video, I will be showing you how to make an awesome thumbnail for Gorillatag. First, what you need: Blender, any version, a web browser, and Photopea/Photoshop. First, when you have got all of that installed, you can go to any web browser, to your browser of choice, and then type in Blender. Once you've done that, it should show you the latest version of Blender. Then download Blender 5.1. Once you've done that, go to the description of the video and you will find a already done up rig. Then once you've done that, load into Blender and then you should have this amazing gorilla rig. Then once you've done that, you can really just tweak around with this rig. But in the description below, in the pack I'm going to make on my Google Drive, I will have custom faces. So on this, you have to go to, like, for example, if you start at render, you got to go all the way down to this little red circle, materials. Then it should be on Gorilla Color Fair. When you see primary color, click onto that. Then here is where you can change your color. So I'll have it as pretty much anything. In my thumbnails, it's just my custom thumbnail, is my color code, but you can use your scroll wheel to go up and down to change the darkness of it. I'm a gray gorilla, so I like to put the tag in the middle and just slightly adjust it, and I normally either have no name tag or I have a name tag. Then once I've done that, I change the face. I like to have it in here. You just look for it in Blender. You look for it in Blender, and once I've done that, I then import my hat, which is a flower crown. And once I've done that, you might just see it as pink. Do not worry. Just go to the material option by double clicking on the flower crown. Then click diffuse color texture, image texture, change this to closest. Click the X on this and it should turn black. Then in my drive, there will be a hatless, and that will have all like the normal cosmetics colors, and then you should have your amazing colored rig. And when you have done that, then you can stylize this however you want. And there's a really useful tool that's also going to be in the drive, which is called the rules of third, or the lines of third, whatever you want to call it. You have to highlight the camera, then you come over to here. There should be a little data, which is a picture of a camera. Then background images, you click on that. Then you click the little drop down, add image, open. Once you've done that, before you hop into there, you click front and opacity, turn it all the way up. Then once you've done that, you can see the rules of, I'm going to have normally you have to have, this is to position it. I like just having it perfectly aligned, so then I can do this. Then once you've done that, you don't want a basic gorilla like this. You want it to be posed. So when you click on this, it has the whole thing highlighted of this, and you don't want that. You want to be able to move it around. When you try and move it around now, just move it up and down. But object mode, so you have to go to object mode. You have to go to object mode and click pose mode. Now this is where you're really at. But before we do that, we want to go back to object mode. We're going to click on whatever hat you've got on, then you hold down shift or control and then highlight the rig. Then you click on pose mode and click on the head. Next, you're going to click bone, transform. Now we should be able to move around the head and the flower crown will follow it. Then after that, let's pose the hands. If you want to move them separately, this little X in the corner, just uncheck it, and then you'll be able to move it without the other hand moving. When you have clicked the X, both hands will move in the same position, but that kind of does mess up the rig, and so does moving the hand as well. Those aren't really needed. And then you just want to adjust it however you want. Okay, I've done that, and now once I've done that, I'm going to pose the camera just one more time, and I'm going to make my character look slightly to the right. Now my rig is looking slightly to the right perfectly, and now this is my finished result. Looks pretty neat. Then once you want the official render, you just click F12 and then just wait for it to render, depending on your computer. Once it's finished, you want to click image, save, and then you want to save it to the folder you want to save it to. And once you've done that, you head to the area. Once you've done that, go to either your Okay, I've also swapped over to Photoshop if you haven't realised. It's just the exact same as Photo P, it's just my layout as I want it. Now, you can really just experience with it all. If you use the burn tool, make sure you've got it on your... The burn tool is something that makes it like shaded and darker. You just go against it and you see how it makes it slightly darker. The more you put it on, the more darker it gets. But you can also go to the dodge tool and this makes it highlighted. So it highlights it a bit more. I'm going to highlight a bit of the face. That looks okay to me. Then I can put thumbnails here. Okay, I've put one thumbnail down there, and I've put another one down. Okay, I've done that. I'm just gonna make this slightly smaller, and I'm gonna try squeezing one more. Okay, I've squeezed all of them in. Now I can put in another background. If we go to in Discord, there's a lovely server called Gorillatag editing server. They have assets. But it is better if you use like in-game type of stuff. But when like you're going pretty fast, which I never recommend for thumbnails, this is just a tutorial. You can put stuff like this in, but it's not ideal because then it looks just a bit off and looks like you didn't make it, and you didn't make it. That's why, but like, make it look better. But it does make it look better. And if you look a bit more, you will be able to see, like if you look through some. Shout out to these people, like Ohio24, you make amazing asset garages. But I am here for other things. I'm not here for any of these. And my Discord crashed. Yeah, oh no it didn't. Okay. I am looking for a specific one. Where's it at? So there are video ones. What is all of it? Oh wait, actually. Okay, once you've done all of that, you should end up with something like this, and you've made a awesome looking thumbnail. Now you just need to post it, and hopefully you get some views. Generally, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It takes a lot of effort, and it is 12:45 AM right now. I am very tired. It's actually about to be 1 AM. My time's just an hour behind for some reason. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Oh my god, guys, editor plushie here. That took way too long. It's 7 AM. I am so tired. I just hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe!